I absolutely hate marketing and advertising to my sphere of influence. There, I said it. There's going to be people out there who are thinking that I'm absolutely crazy, and there's going to be people out there who are thinking the same exact thing as me. If you're anything like me, you probably hate advertising to your sphere of influence, and it's for a couple of reasons, right? You probably feel like you're always bothering them. They already know that you do real estate, and it feels like it's just a business transaction, right? You lose a little bit of that personal touch, and it no longer becomes, hey, this is my friend, or hey, this is my family member. It all comes down to strictly business at that point. If that's something that you're doing and you hate reaching out to your SOI, you hate making those monthly follow-up calls, you hate sending those text messages, in this video, I'm going to share with you why I hate it myself and also a better solution on how you can stay in touch with your SOI as well as generate other leads using this method. So let's jump into it. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Cody STECK. I call myself the YouTube Realtor. I built my entire business over the last 3 years entirely on YouTube. In fact, at this point, it's 100% of my lead generation. I do still pick up some deals from my sphere of influence, from friends and family, from past clients as well. But 100% of my outbound lead generation comes strictly from my YouTube channel. This is something that I've put a ton of time into, making videos just like this, although talking about different topics. And people therefore have reached out to me and said, hey, Cody, I need your help to buy or sell a home. And I'm the person that's there for them. Now, making those YouTube videos has been something that's incredibly powerful. And in fact, I think this is a much better way to stay top of mind with your sphere of influence. If you go out there and you're making these videos, you're making videos about what it's like to live in your area, you're making videos about what it's like to, what's happening in the market, what you need to know about different developments coming up, whatever it may be, if you're making these types of videos, that's a very easy way to stay top of mind with your sphere of influence. What I would recommend doing is start building this YouTube channel, and anytime you talk to somebody, maybe you're at the family, Christmas party, or maybe you're at a birthday party or whatever, you can reach out to somebody. When you're talking to your friend, you're talking to your family member, you say, hey, yeah, real estate's going great. I'm actually running this YouTube channel. You should check it out. It's pretty awesome. Here's a link to it. I'll just text it to you and you can kind of just keep an eye on it, right? When you send them that YouTube channel, they're then going to be interested. Now, they might only watch 1 or 2 videos because they're like, oh, this is kind of cool. My family member is doing this, but they're probably not going to watch every single video, and that's entirely okay. This is strictly just there to be a resource for them to refer back to so they know how to get in touch with you. Anytime they jump onto YouTube and they're thinking about real estate, they should ideally think about you. Now, when it comes to building your YouTube channel, before I've talked numerous times about this, I do not share my YouTube channel on Facebook or any other social media for that matter. And I generally try to avoid sharing the channel with anybody on a mass level, right? I might share it with one person directly and that's okay, but doing any type of mass sharing is something that I frown upon because it's really going to hurt your YouTube channel. So that's something I don't recommend. But again, if you're sharing it with somebody at a birthday party or a Christmas party or whatever it might be, that is entirely okay. Really what you're trying to do is provide a way for them to be able to get in touch with you and also see the value that you're delivering, right? If you're talking to them and you're like, yeah, real estate's great. Hey, who do you know who's trying to, buy or sell a home right now? I mean, that's the typical cliche realtor thing to do, right? And frankly, nobody likes it. This is why realtors get such a bad name, is because there's always that one family member who's doing that and is kind of just a pain in the butt, and everybody kind of hates them and says, man, they're always just pitching their real estate and trying to get business from whoever will listen. This is a way to really work your way around that and be able to provide value to the people who are actually looking for it. Anytime I go and talk to a family member, I talk about my YouTube channel more so than the real estate. They might ask me, hey, Cody, how's work? I'll talk to them a little bit about that. I'll talk to them, hey, the market's good. Things are going great, but I'm getting a lot of business from my YouTube channel. It's been awesome. And they're going to be like, oh, YouTube, what's that all about? Oh, you're making videos? That's so cool. And I'm going to share it with them. And then that gives them a way to get in touch with me, to get value. They can then go out there and share it with somebody else. Maybe they're talking to a coworker. They can go and share that YouTube video with them. There's a lot of different ways to really kind of approach this and be able to deliver that value regularly to your sphere of influence without directly bothering them. And the cool thing about this is they always know where to find you. It's kind of like having a, let's say a digital billboard, right? Maybe they're online looking for information and they might type in, hey, real estate in my area, and your video might be the one that actually pops up. So not only do they remember, oh, hey, you're the go-to person, now they get the information they're looking for as well, whether it's for themselves or for somebody that they know. And the other cool thing about it too is that if you're on YouTube, you're probably going to be one of maybe 3, 5, 10, maybe 15 other people who are producing videos consistently on YouTube, right? If you're in a market that is highly saturated, right? If you're in a big city, there might be 10, 20, 30,000 agents in your market. And if you just go to let's say Google, or you go to Facebook or Instagram and you type in, my city real estate agent, you're going to get thousands of search results. However, if you do that on YouTube, you're probably going to get 3, 4, 5 different agents who are going to pop up, in those number one spots at the top of the page. And hopefully your videos are one of those that pops up. So that's the thing I love about YouTube is it's a blue ocean right now. It's so easy to pick up eyeballs off of this platform. And it's something that I think every single realtor should be doing in this day and age. Another quick little pro tip that I want to share with you guys is if you are running a YouTube channel, I also recommend starting a newsletter as soon as possible. This is something I wish I had done earlier on in the process. We just started this a couple months ago, and so far it's doing pretty good, but I would also grow a weekly or bi-weekly newsletter that you can also put out additional content, right? Because there's a lot of people who check their email every single day, even multiple times a day, and there's going to be people who are on YouTube a lot, right? So being able to grow this side by side is a really good feature because you can not only get in front of them with your YouTube videos, but you can also get in front of them more regularly with email, especially if they're not on YouTube. That email newsletter can be a really good resource. And so with that being said, I want to bring it full circle. I hate advertising and prospecting and following up with my sphere of influence, except for the fact that I get to do it with my YouTube channel. If I'm just talking to somebody at a party, it makes it so much easier to pitch my YouTube channel and just say, hey, check it out. And I'll pick up business from that. I've had tons of referrals from my sphere of influence that have come from that, but it doesn't come from a salesy cold sales pitch when you're at the family party, right? So this is something I recommend. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have questions about YouTube or you have questions about Real Broker, I'd love to chat with you about that. There's more information in the description box below. You can find my contact information down there. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.